Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel, a game where the most competitive duelists come online to showcase their dominance and how skilled they are in the ranking system. Within this series, the goal is simple: insert a deck and climbing up from rookie to master rank. Though if you think I'm taking the easy way out, nah, that's not how we do things around here. You see, I'm taking one of my favorite decks, number 39 Utopia, from the bottom up all the way to achieving master rank. I set up 2 golden rules to make this the ultimate challenge for myself. Rule number 1. My deck must consist of at least 50% Utopia, Utopic, or Automat cards, meaning Gagaga, Gogogo, Dododo, or Subababa monsters, traps, or spell cards. If it's also within a Sexal, Chaos, Rank Up, or Astral theme, it's in. This is just a simple way to make sure I don't overcommit and stay in theme for this challenge. Rule number 2, this is where things get spicy. I'm respecting the TCG ban list for this one inside Master Duel. Here's how it works. If a card like Triple Tactics Talent is at 3 in Master Duel, but limited to 1 in the TCG, I am only allowed to play the 1. This might be a handicap, but I'm testing my own limits by mastering this deck exactly how I play in real life. However, if Master Duel has a card ban, even if it's legal with the TCG, such as number 41 Babushka, I obviously can't play it in rank. Simply put, that's just a skill issue on my end, sadly. Womp womp, nothing I could do about that. Half the card pool, double the victory. Can the King of Wishes, such as myself, take on the Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel meta? Well, we're about to find out. Let's high-five the sky and feel the flow! This is Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel, Flow to Master. Let's duel! Okay, YouTube, what's going on? It's your boy Mega Master Moses here. As you probably tell from the intro, we are finally kicking off this series that I actually been wanting to do for a while. I technically have done this series, but it wasn't like quote unquote official because I was still trying to test out a few stuff. So yeah, let's just get straight into it. I mean, the intro already covers it. If you haven't already, be sure to subscribe, leave a like, comment down below. You know the drill. But I wanted to go over at least the deck list first of how I'm doing this. So this is my TCG Utopic Onomatopoeia, as I like to call it, deck. I run 2 draws, 3 ash. I do run 1 ghost. If you want, you could do 2, but I just prefer to run 1. I do use Subababa. I know there's the new support. I actually do prefer this one over the new support, just because it allows me to like kind of search through a few cards from the graveyard, especially using Dododo Gogogo Glove. We have Arm Sage, which you don't technically need. I run it personally so that way, usually, especially say for example, I have like 3 hand traps and then I have this card and this, like I could just easily normal summon, and this is just a quick special summon. Ascend Sage, big guy that you actually do need. If you ever have him in your hand, this is the first guy you want to summon, because as it literally shows, if you control no cards, you can special summon this card. And plus, it's like more my searcher for this card, the hyper rank up. Running 3 Fuas. Now, some people may play 1 of this card. I personally run 2 for 2 reasons. 1, because I am running 2 of the Gagaga, which allows you to reveal 1 of the cards to special summon it. And also, in my opinion, I think it actually does matter to have at least 2 of them rather than 1. Again, you could run 1, but I personally run 2. Doing 3 Gogogo Gothenburgs, which I won't lie, when I first had this card, I just thought it would be better to just run 1, only because again, it's usually your normal summon you run up and like it doesn't matter. But like, especially since I'm trying to like, I guess in my sense, trying to go hard into Nib or a bit into draw as well. That's the reason why I'm running through these cards, because the only 2 cards that really stops this deck, in my opinion, is literally Draw and Lockbird, and not so much anymore, but I will also say Shifter, because if you don't know most of the Gagaga or Onomat support, it usually does a lot of special summoning through the graveyards and then also on the field. and like it allows you to search as well. So having Draw and Lockbird as well as like Shifter to stop it from like, you know, using cards from the graveyard to the banish zone is something big. So again, that's just something to keep in mind. I do run also 3 automatic Kages because honestly this card is absolutely broken in my opinion. Like compared to what do you call it, compared to this card, which Utopic Onomatopoeia, as I like to call it, Chibi Utopia, this card literally says during your main phase you can special summon up to 1 of the Gaga monsters and then put it in defense, right, except for itself. Meanwhile, with automatic Kage, you basically do the same thing, except like you can still special summon this card itself. So even if you have this card by hand or even in the graveyard, you could actually special summon it, which in my opinion is just so much better than using Utopic Onomatopoeia. I see a lot of people try to use this card one of, which personally, now that this card is out, you really don't need it as much. I guess in a way it could cover Arm Sage, but again, in my opinion, I actually think Arm Sage is just a bit better over this card, just because again, like if you ever brick and you just have the one card that isn't even like a Gagaga or whatever, then you're kind of at a loss, right? Especially if you pull like Dodo Warrior, you try to use his special summon effect, which if you don't know already, this is like the main bread and butter in this card to get going, which is like, you know, you special summon it, becomes a level 4, the send 1 card to the graveyard, which usually you either want these 2, and yeah. We got Harpy's Feather Duster in this deck just to get rid of back row, because back row is annoying. Especially a lot of decks nowadays with the meta, they don't really care for back row, but I just have it just cause. Running 3 of the Onomatopoeia just cause, you know, just big searcher. Drop 1 card to search 2. Triple Tactic Talents. We have Sexo Field or Sexo Construction. Already talked about the hyper rank up. We are running 2 7 Tachyon. You could run 3. I just personally run 2 just cause, especially when we have these 2 cards. Like Giant Hand actually is a big card because it allows you to search for like these 2 cards, which are considered Earth or Rock, whatever you want to call it. And then also for this card as well, I believe, which is Earth. So yeah, that's for number 106. For number 104, you could actually search for the Arm Sage, Ascend Sage, and then also the Gaga Gabar Knight. So helps a lot. And also, especially if you ever draw any bricks like Double or Nothing, which is really the only brick in this deck. Of course, you need Double or Nothings if you're playing Utopia Double. So that's like the main big and brother. But yeah, I am running also Prohibition, which is a card to, you know, stop Draw and Lockbird, because as I mentioned, it's whenever I go up against like my friends who, you know, play local and as well as regionals way more than me, I always get Draw and Lockbird because, like I mentioned, it's the one of the main big cards that just completely stops Utopia. So having this card is like Prohibition, I mean, it's just mainly trying to stop it. Of course, it's more of like a floodgate card to, like, you know, and I know how a lot of players are when it comes to floodgates, but I tend to only use this to Draw and Lockbird. Of course, I could use it for other cards because it literally says declaring 1 card name. They cannot use that effect, but yeah. Only running 1 automatic pickup. I see a lot of people play 3. Don't play 3. Like 2, I will give you at least a benefit of doubt. You do not need 3. Like, I understand you're trying to, like, you know, search into this card or whatever, that card. Like, you really do not need 3. Like, 2 max is good enough. So we got Called by the Grave. I just chose this one because it's more cuter, better. Cross-out Destinator to get out any Ash or Droll. 3 Imperm, and then of course you got Unbreakable Xyz Barrier. Basically, this is kind of like your Omni negate for any, once we get out any of our Xyz monster, can negate it, and then if we have 2 detached materials, we could actually destroy a card. So that's for the main deck. Extra deck, of course, we have Utopic Future to go into Draco Future. We also are running the Utopic Future Sexo, a case for anything. The main guy himself, number 39 Utopia. Already explained why Giant Hand is here. Masquerade is essentially the same thing, 4-7 Tachyon. Utopia Prime, you can also run, what is it called? The number 39, or number Chaos 39, Utopia Ray. I just like Prime because it just looks better. And plus, like, if you ever had 3 materials, you could actually, literally says if your opponent life points is at least 3,000 or higher, detach 3, you will be at 10 life points, but you could get the banish as much cards on the field, and they inflict 300 damage for each card. So yeah, I mean, Utopia Ray for some people sounds better because it's like you gain 1,000 attack, but you have to at least be 1,000 life points. So again, either or doesn't really matter. I really just have it just so that way I could use hyper rank up to go into the big guy Dragonair. But Utopia double for backup in case if I ever get stopped with the Utopia play, I'll go Utopia double to Dragonair. Gaga Magician is there because you could do some cool plays with them, especially if Gaga Girl's in the graveyard to, like, you know, go into Utopic Future Sexo for more of an OTK style. Utopic Sage I like to use especially to, like, try to bait out the Ash and then try to go into Gaga Girl, which is crucial in this deck. I'm so happy Konami finally made this card because this is one of the main, like, XC's card this deck really needed so bad. If you don't know, you detach 1 material and this lets you search for any of, like, the automatic cards, spells, or traps, which is something, again, this deck really needed. Utopic Sage essentially does the same thing, but it's only for these guys, which is for arm or thing. Utopia the Lightning, which I have debated between Lightning, not this card, Victory, and Leo Ray. The problem with, and I chose the Lightning over the 3 because with Leo Ray, you're kind of essentially adding another brick, which if you don't know, you usually see people run. Sometimes run Eagle Claw, which is essentially if it's equipped, negates the first hand trap, or the main one Pegasus, which is like another negate monster. This is essentially another brick in your deck, which, you know, as you could probably tell, I'm trying to make my deck a bit more consistent, so that's the reason why I don't run Leo Ray. As for Victory, a lot of people don't know this card, but it's essentially similar to Lightning. Like, if you read the effect, when this card declares an attack on the face of monster your opponent controls, you can detach 1 XC's monster from this card, negate the opponent's face of monster's effect. Also, this card gains attack equal to the opponent's monster attack, and there's an additional effect where if this card has Utopia monsters as an XC's material. Oh wait, hold on. I don't know, I already read that. But essentially, it's similar to like Lightning, where if you go through the battle phase, like, your opponents can't access spells or traps until the battle phase is over. And again, like, you're already negating the opponent's attack, or sorry, negating the effect of the opponent's monster and gaining the attack. It's such a big OTK style. So, like, this is like another way if you're going up against something like Typhon, for example, right? Where Typhon has 29,000 attack and this has 28,000, like, it gains an extra 29,000 to, like, you know, do damage. And again, it just negates, like, if you have a Utopia monster or Utopia XC's material. So I don't know, maybe I'll do some plays with it in the future, but again, this is just showing my list. Hope Harbinger and number 90 is basically there as negate, which another reason why I didn't thought, like, you know, of adding this card than Leo Ray, because essentially you kind of want your board to be like Dragonair, Leo Ray, if you're going first especially, and then like during the draw phase you use Dragonair's effect to get a hope to then bring out the hyper rank up, which you usually use on Leo Ray. But you could essentially do the same thing with number 90, and again, like, it's just more consistent and like less bricky. So again, I'm running 42 in this deck. If you ever want to do 40, you could always just get rid of, like, I guess Arm Sage and then I guess Prohibition, and then there you go, you have like that's your 40 right there, you know. But again, I'm running 42, and yeah, that's basically the deck. So enough of me yapping, as I already went over 13 minutes. Let's get straight into the duel. So as you can probably see, like, as you can see, standard season 51 has begun. I am officially rookie tier, have not touched the game, so we are starting fresh. As I said, the main goal is to try to make masters. So I haven't really decided how many games I want to do. I think maybe I'll do like 7, like it's between 7 and 10 games. So I think for this first episode I'll do 7, maybe next episode I'll do 10. Let me know, comment down below like how much sets I should do per like episode. Oh, okay, we're going first, cool. But I was also thinking maybe, especially since between 7 and 10, because those are two like the numbers I like doing, I think it just makes sense for me to just, what do you call it, kind of do like odd, do 7, and then even do 10. But we'll see. So I'll start off with using Gaiga's effect for feeling. Doesn't really matter which one, to special summon it. And then I'll actually use Gaiga's effect to special summon one of the monsters. Okay. And we're just going to do something simple. We're going to go into Utopic Sage, trying to see if they have like an Ash or something. Now again, like as you can probably tell, we have an Ash, we have Double or Nothing, which they probably have the Ash. Yep, there's the Ash. So this is why we do this. So we get Ash, and then of course Gabar Knight will activate its effect, which allows me to search, and we will search for Go Goblinberg. And now we'll start by normal summoning, activate Go Goblinberg's effect, and we'll just special summon from oh, we could also special summon the graveyard. Let's special summon from the graveyard. And this will allow us to do Gaga Girl. Gaga Girl's effect. Send you to the graveyard. And this will allow us, we're gonna do this. We'll get out the trap. So then that way, this will allow us to search for the warrior. Then activate the warrior. And look, we haven't even like, now what I'm going to do, so this kind of sucks because we can't go into the Double or Nothing play due to the fact that so what I'm going to do here, so we'll go future here. And then what I could only do at the moment, let's do this. Get our giant hands. Set. And pass. Alright. This is all we could really do at this point because, again, I can't go into Utopia due to this card being on my hand, so this is kind of a rough game one, but oh, did they brick? Oh, they're also playing Utopia. Okay. Sure. You have to send one card from the graveyard. We will Ashta. Okay. Utopia. Okay. Interesting. Okay, draw. Gonna normal summon. What could I do? I'm gonna activate this effect. It kind of sucks that I have double or nothing. Actually, you know what? Oh my gosh, wait, he's actually kind of cooked. I just go to battle phase. Attach. He kind of has to negate. I think he knows where I'm going from with this. He kind of has to. Okay. What does he have? Oh. Sure. Okay. But who are you gonna summon? We are really having a Utopia standoff. Yeah, I'll continue my attack. That's actually interesting. My first game is Utopia. I'm gonna summon. Yeah, I could have went for Prime if I wanted to. Go ahead. He's kind of cooked. I won't lie, he's kind of cooked, chat. Well, that's interesting. I do like that our first game is Utopia. Ooh. Yeah, I'm gonna have to like negate that. Oh, just negate that. See, this is the reason why we have Exceed Sunbreaker. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, this guy's cook. Yeah. Pack it up, gang. You play the odds and we get okay. I want to do the cool way, but then I can't attack. I'll show them what I have. So yeah, essentially I would detach, but I mean, attack and then end the game. I could have did the cooler way, which is, you know, detach 2 and then whatever, but it's fine. Hey, but GG's. Hey, I respect that, bro. I respect that. My guy was playing Utopia. You know, our first game was Utopia. And just like that, we already went up. Okay, I'm kind of excited to see what our next duel is. Okay, we will be going first. Again, I know this is more of like an OT deck, but like... OTK deck, my bad. But like, again, this could also be set up as like a actual board. So I I do not like okay, I'm gonna this kind of sucks because like we kind of need to get rid of a card. I guess I would get rid of Harpies. If they have the Ash, then that will suck. Okay, thank gosh. So we're gonna get the Warrior. And then we will get... I mean, it doesn't really matter. I'm trying to think. Do you want to get this? No, it's better to get this. I have an idea. Okay, now we start to do this. To send you. And you usually want to get, in my opinion, I would say if you ever use Soul of the Warrior, you always want to get that card through the graveyard. I'm just going to get him out. Actually, we could technically. Nah. No, don't use those effects. Cause we haven't even like special summon yet. So we're going to go Sage. Activate Sage effects. Attach to. Okay. Does it seem like they have anything? So now this is where we get the search for 2. Again, usually you would want to get Thing actually, so that was a little bit of a misplay on my end, but it's okay. Because then we just get 2 cards. This is what I mean, like you could like really overset this board, like if you're not careful. So do this. We'll get out this to do this. Doesn't really matter. then... actually, hold on. No, actually, hold on. Yeah, we could do this. We could do this. Hold on. Good girl. Good girl. Do this. Yes. Just for follow-up. And then activate you. I know it seems like I'm doing buttons chat, but like I'm saying chat as if I'm live streaming, but I promise you guys I'm just trying to cook. So do this. Probably could have did a thing. So we get a Utopia, which will search for a sensage. I don't need to, I'm about to go and do what I'm about to. So let me just do this before I forget. And then I have to be quick because I am at 96 seconds. Okay. Do this. Activate. Do these two. Get out full-time lord. Yes. Okay. Fate. Special summon. This part isn't necessary, but I just like to do it just to pressure board. Board presence. So one card. Pass. And now we make sure on draw phase. Activate this effect. Attach 2. Don't have anything. And we special summon Hope. So if you guys don't know, we have Board Breaker, Omni Negate for monster, spells and traps, monster you control. Okay, sure. Sure, one face a monster your opponent controls. The highest defense? That could literally be any of them. I'll bite. Sure. What, you got Raigeki? What, you got Raigeki? If you don't have anything, I'm just gonna destroy you. I am really making sure no one plays, bro. Okay, that's their normal summon. I'm telling you, I'm facing bots, bro. Oh, let me drink some tea while he makes his decision. Battle phase. Right. So I think he's cooked, chat. I think they're cooked, chat. Anyways, battle phase. We'll just hit you with this. What is that? Mirror Force? No. And you know what? I'm going to be a greedy bitch. Let's do let's send you away. Let's send your smashing ground away. Send your monster away. Continue attack. It would be funny if I just used the effect to get Utopia out. Get played. Oh wait, no, because it would just thing. Play a good game, Kim. But thank you for showcasing my dominance. And keep in mind we are facing up bots. Bots as in, like, you know, I mean, people who either started playing the game or, you know, thing. So they're probably either going to choose or let the coin flip decide. So we go first. Okay. This is our game 3. Not the best hand, but not the worst, I guess. I mean, I could pass, but we'll just see. So again, this is the reason why we went to chat. We're gonna do this. And of course, let's just special summon one Gaga monster. Do this. And then, like I said, we go into the utopic stage. Probably go to Ashus. Oh, they don't have Ash. Interesting. Okay. Let's use Garbarian Knight's effects. Let's just search into you. And we do our normal summon. Yes. Just so that way we don't have the annoyance to draw it later on. I'm gonna get girl. Yeah. It's just more smart to get Gaga girl. User effect. We'll detach you. And then the smart option would probably be to get the trap, because Gobberberg will activate its effect to search it to Dodo the Warrior. The warrior will come. Where is it? We're just going to do this now in case if like they have a nib or something. Okay, so Draco Future's out, just in case that they have a nib. Then what we'll do, doesn't matter which effect. Actually, kinda does. Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to special summon you and you to this. We're basically going to make the same end board, guys. Like, the same end board we basically did it at the beginning. Okay. Dragonair. Do these two. Just get out here, over here. Activate U effect. And also activate hyper rank up. So this is the reason why this card, as I've mentioned earlier, like, Joe is essentially like very essential in this deck. Just going to pick up another one of you, and then do this. And you over here. We'll just set the cross out and pass. And now we wait. Let them draw their pathetic card. Okay. No Ash. Beautiful. I wonder what they're playing. I'll let you play. It would be kind of, you know, bad if they have, what is it called? Evenly match. I swear to God, if I see evenly match, what the fuck? Is this Tenpai? Is this fucking Tenpai? Is this bloody Tenpai? You control. Okay, well, I kind of have to negate this. Kind of forced me to negate this. I mean, they kind of know which card is important. Ooh. Ooh. I don't know if you have another turn, buddy. Ooh. Okay, well. Battle Fist. Oh. Yeah, no. And I'm doing the same cheesy strat. Do this. And yeah, do this. I'm destroying you. Yeah. I wish they had like something cool for like Dragonair. Anyways, I'll let Future finish you off. And that is game 3. And just like that, we are at bronze tier 4. Let's go. This is our 4th game so far. Oh wow, we got a gold chest. Let's go. Okay, what time is it? It is almost 6. I've been recording now for 45 minutes so far. Oh, they're playing the Dark Magician. Oh no. Oh, we're going second. Okay, so we're finally going second. Maybe, hopefully I could actually showcase my, my going second build. Interesting. Just turn it off for a sec. We're going to Fua. I don't think they have... We're going double Fua. Because like, the reason why I wanted double Fua now... Oh... Okay. Oh. Ooh. I don't know about this one, Chief. I don't know if you're gonna live. Or they have something. Ghosts? Or call by? Oh, they have Purge. Damn. Fortunately you, I have the out. Which I'm gonna do. This. Activate automatic Kage. And these 2 cards away. Where? Yes. Who do I send? I mean, I kind of have to, I guess. I mean, if they had Ash, they would have used it. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna get this. I'm gonna get you. Yeah. Do this. Does it summon you? And then they have Nib. Oh. Okay. Okay. That's fine. I will do this. I was kind of worried they had nib. Doesn't seem like they do. Just for security reasons, if they have something. Like, I want to make sure this person knows that they're, like, dead. Like, there is no next turn, buddy. You are dead. Ba 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 ba. Send you to. I'll put you in defense. Now. So this is the reason why I'm going with this combo. And this is why I like this, because now I get to go to Utopic Sexel. As you can see. So I'm going to attack the face down first. See what it is. Yeah, hold on, nothing. And like, even so, I could think. So even if I wanted to, I could have actually attacked twice. Because this card literally allows you to attack twice. The smarter move was actually, I probably should have went this card first and then afterwards thing. But either or, they weren't going to survive. So, yeah. Ooh, okay. We will gladly go first. So far, we have been undefeated. This isn't bad, I guess. Oh, they have Fua. They 100% have Fua. We're gonna do this. I'm gonna try to bait out the Ash. Let's go number 106. And we'll return. Let's return the Arm Sage. That could have been a misplay, but I feel like we could just have Fua. And you to the graveyard. And then first choice, let's get the cooler one. Yes. And you. Activate. Sending you. We're gonna away. We're gonna away. We're gonna go. I'm just gonna have this here, just so that way it's easier. Okay, so they don't have thing. It's interesting. This is interesting. Let's have you. You're gonna get the can your girl. Oh, I'm surprised I didn't win Gaga Girl. I should have went Gaga Girl first. In case if they fucking have nip. Tell them. Gonna be, gonna be, gonna be. Tell them. Tell them. Tell them. Tell them. I'm pressing confirm. Goddamn. Again, your ground. And now we could go back into the Utopia combo. Uh-oh. Someone's getting disconnection issues. Okay. Do this. Upper rank up. Yes. And then just I mean, yeah, sure, why not? Doesn't really matter, crew. Okay. Their turn to draw. Gonna activate. Do they have Ash? They seem like they do. Gonna choose Hope. Yeah. Yeah. that is a game. Kind of curious what they had. That was like what, game 5? Yeah, so we have 2 games. I am kind of curious what they were playing. Current bonus deck. Oh, they have Max C. Oh. What is this? Oh, they were Tenpai. Oh. we're going second. So this is now game 6 out of 7. Okay, so we got Fua. Let's turn off our toggle so that way they don't. Okay. Okay. I'll just add one Fua. Why not? Something light, something light. Okay. We're gonna pay another 3,000. Sure. I cannot activate any spells until the end. Wait, what does it say? While the equipped monster battles, their opponent cannot activate any spells or trap cards until the damage. With this attack, negate the effects of any face up. I mean, this may be dumb, chat, but like, any face up. Wait, what? Destroy any face-up monster spell or trap on the field possible. And if you do, each player takes damage equal to the total number destroyed. I mean, I can't really stop this. Sure. Yeah. I mean, okay. I don't know if. Let me turn the light. So like, I don't know if that was like their plan, chat, but like, oh, the brightness is a little, but like, I mean, I won, so like, we take those? Till player, ooh, of course we're going to go second. Oh my gosh. Okay, this is interesting. Oh, they're live twin. Sure. I'm going to assume their hand is ass. We're just gonna ash this. They have call by. Okay. I don't know. I don't really know the combos of live twins, so. What do they do? Dang. What does live twins do? Doing your main phase, quick as fake, you can special something. Okay. Can't really do anything, so while they're going full combo, I'm gonna charge my battery. Okay, so one unknown, this. Oh, they have Max C. If only I didn't have the Ash. No! If only I didn't have the call by. I should have harpies. I'm kind of forced to do this. I think I go for this combo. Damn. Ooh, I should then. I don't think Yeah, I should have thought of using the call by. Oh yeah, this game. Yeah. Yeah, no. That was on me. Fuck it, we ball. I'm gonna do one more. I'm kind of salty. I'm salty. Again, in the next episode, I guess we will figure out like how much we could do or how much duels I could do. But I'm going to do one more just because I'm salty with that last one. I definitely should have called by when I had the chance, or better yet, when I had Harpy's Feather Duster. That should have been the first thing I done. But okay, so they're playing Dark Magician. Okay, they're going to fusion summon. Yep, and then they're probably going to get this guy. Yep, draw two. Radiant Typhoon. Oh god. Okay, interesting. Draw. Gonna do this. I'm going to imprint that. Gonna do this. I'm going to do this. Okay. GG's. And just like that, ladies and gentlemen, our 7th win gives us our silver, our last duel. Okay, so I think I'm going to call off here, chat. Next episode we will hopefully strive from silver to gold, but I'm going to call it from here. So hope you all enjoyed the video, and I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.